What's up guys, Mike the AK Phony, this is Warframe, and I want to make a quick video to show you guys how to properly farm things, specifically Rubedo. We're going to focus on that today. I just want to put this together. It's nothing formal or edited or anything like that. It's going to be kind of a lengthy video because I'm actually going to show you guys a run and how to basically speed run these things to ensure the maximum amount of output when you're running solo. I know a lot of you guys, especially with the game still kind of in closed beta, right? At open beta weekend, but the game is still not fully released. Population's a little thin right now, so we need to kind of make do with what we can. And in this case, you see I have an Ember that I'm building. This is the last frame that I need, and I have all of them until like probably the next update or something. I am short 88 Rube, okay, so Rubedo right over here, okay, I need 88 more in order to complete this thing, and then that's it, it'll build, and then in like 12 hours or so, I come back and pay to actually build the entire frame, and then by tomorrow, because well, 3 days, I'll probably pay it actually, it's like 50 or something to speed that up. By tomorrow, I will have every single Warframe, so that's pretty awesome. Now, let's go back and take a look at the arsenal. This is very important. Now, you could do this with any Warframe that you feel comfortable with, for the most part. Almost every single one has some kind of ability that's gonna basically get it out of trouble. And we're only farming Oro on Earth, so you're gonna be dealing with a lot of low-level mobs anyways. The problem is that it's the infested, and so once you get the hounds on you guys don't talk. Once you get those hounds on you, they can take you down very quickly. They eat through shields, and they can, if you get trapped, they can take you down. So I chose Loki because Loki has he could actually go invisible, and his natural speed is a little bit faster. So, but that's not all. It's not just because his speed is a little faster, but also because I have mods all over him already that beef it up. So I have 2 mods there, 24 and a 10% sprint speed. You're gonna see he moves incredibly fast. I sacrificed a couple of health just to put those in because again, this is my my farming build. I didn't respec or anything. I actually do need to respec to put 1 more point over here in mod slot instead of switch teleport boost. Let's see, or maybe we'll get rid of radial disarm or something, one of the two. But anyways, the other one that's really important, super important, is gonna be a loot radar. You're gonna need this if you're gonna be farming stuff. Now we're talking about farming Rube. We're not talking about farming blueprints, okay? Big difference. The other thing you want to make sure you have is a weapon that can clear enemies fairly quickly. I have a Strun, and this Strun just happens to be level 30. It's got tons and tons of mods all over it. That basically makes it just a beast. Also, I'm gonna go with the Bronco because the Bronco is fairly good at helping clear out groups. So basically, I have 2 shotguns. I highly recommend you stick with a fully automatic weapon or a shotgun. Don't go with a Snipetron, don't go with a Latron. I wouldn't even go with a Burstin, honestly. Even the Vandal's great and everything, but you're gonna have a much better time running with something that has either spread or that just has devastating amounts of damage. And usually Gorgon, and maybe the Vandal will be all right, but Boltor, Gorgon, Heck, Boar, and Strun are probably your best bets. Vandal with lots of really great mods will definitely be up there as well. So that's pretty much it. I'm bringing the Cindo because the Cindo will allow me to clear out mobs. I'll go invis and I'll basically like do a couple whirlwinds, and because it has a cleaving potential to hit more than 1 target, you're gonna want to choose something that could do that because you're dealing with multiple mobs, and if you get swarmed, you need to clear them out fairly quickly, and that's what this is good for. The bow will actually give you the same effect. I believe anything dual will do the same thing. A lot of them will actually do a cleaving effect, will hit more than 1 target. I don't think the single sword blade ones will do it, but someone could probably correct me on that. Okay, so I'm in solo mode again, and while this is not the optimal way of doing it, I know that some of you guys are on in like weird hours, or it's closed beta, so nobody's really playing yet. So let's go ahead and jump in, and I'll show you guys what it looks like to go through a match as quickly as and efficiently as possible. Hopefully. First, we skip all this crap. Already, there's a ton of crap behind me. But before we head that way, let's go ahead and go out this way to see if there's anything over here. Once you know all of these tile sets, you know where usually there's loot. See, like I know there's one up here, right? And that's pretty much it. This is actually a pretty weak start. Usually there's at least 1 chest floating around over here. You can see on the mini-map that there's nothing out there on that side, so I'm not gonna bother going in there. And of course, there's nothing here where I started. So I have a series of tunnels here. That's gonna There we go. One here. Now, the average yield I get from running these, obviously with a group, it could potentially be a lot faster because you clear through mobs a lot faster with the group. But when you're running solo, it takes a little while, as you probably tell by the length of the video. And do those tunnels go anywhere? No. Okay, good. And your average yield is going to be about anywhere between, usually 40 actually. Very rarely do I ever get like 20. If I get 20, that's like a really bad luck run. But usually about 40 to 150. I think 150 or 180 was like the most I've ever gotten out of a run here. In this particular map, you know, as you guys know, every map is randomly generated. This one seemed a little linear, but at least we got into a loot room. So these rooms are great because typically they're loaded. There's two rooms that are very similar actually. They're usually loaded with these chests floating around. The chests obviously where you find a lot of your rube. It's always good to obviously check the lockers as well. I usually like to hit it and then step back to kind of see what I'm getting. Let go early. There we go. See? How much is that? Rubedo 15. Oh, there's one more up there. Let's go back. Oh, it's up in the corner, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's be a fun one to get up to. Alright, so we have... Oh man, there's even more inside of here. Okay, so here's like a situation where having a cleaving weapon comes in handy. You get pinned down by these things, they will chew through your shields very, very quickly. As I told you, I've sacrificed things just to have more health, or I'm sorry, more run speed. I sacrificed health and shield and everything. And there's some more rube. All right, there he goes. It's 38 total. All right, and is there anything back here? No. I'm gonna shoot it just because. So I believe I've cleared everything out in this area. This is why your loot radar is extremely important. Okay. Now, it's telling me to go one way, but we're not here for the objectives. It's very important to keep that in mind. We're definitely not here for the objectives. We're here for loot, and that is all. And because every level is randomly generated... Oh, this is like, I'm doubling back a little bit here. Because every level is randomly generated, so typically you'll have these areas that are, in effect, completely useless to the mission. However, they're exactly what you need to explore in order to get more stuff. That's where I needed to go, right over here. I swear that area of the map looked actually dark on the other side, but whatever. What's up? Yeah, this is a good one. So, the mini map, you see there's one over here. I didn't see anything pop out. Probably could have missed it, but let's go ahead and clear out really quick. Maybe we get some surprise bonus rube. I didn't see any, but you never know. You never know until you get to the end. Ah. Now, I've had better luck with these, with the Grenier asteroids than I have with actual ships. And I think the main reason why, even though the ships are easy to run, they're not necessarily like, you know, sprawled out like these things are. They don't have nearly as many loot canisters and containers and shit laying around. Clear up a little bit. Everyone's gonna come here looking for me. Okay, good. I don't even wait for it to spew everything out. I just hit it and go. All right. Oh, here we go. Wow, it's another room just like the prior one. See, this is what I'm talking about, where you're gonna get just these canisters, so many canisters. Look at this. And each one just increases your chances of getting more. We've already got, what was it, 30 something, right? 38? I don't remember. You have to keep an eye on when you shoot them because sometimes your loot goes flying and it sucks. Okay, let's go and check the top here. This is good too. It's good to actually see every... That was a weird ride there. It's good to see every possible room that's available. Is there one up there? See on the map. Oh, it's on the other side. Nothing. Dick. Alright, I see. There's nothing. No opening over there. Looks like we're gonna be going this way. Check for loot. Again, it's so many canisters, so many lockers, so much. Nothing on the other side of that. I think we have cleared everything out here. Let's check this corner. Oh, look, there's a whole other section over here. Some ferrite. I don't even know if we use ferrite for anything, to be honest. It's all about Rube. Woo! Oh, by the way, I have freezing damage on this because it does so good at slowing these mobs down, making them basically useless. Well, useless for them, harmless to me. More canisters. And there's a couple canisters below me. Go ahead and get rid of these guys really quick. And nothing back here. Or ferrite, okay, score. It's kind of dangerous to be standing here like shooting just point blank over an edge because it's hard to see when there's freaking particles everywhere. If there is if there's loot flying out of these guys sometimes. Just look if there's anything up here. Nope. Reload. Oh. Now, there's a lot of energy here, so coming with the Volts might be a good idea for some of you guys. Even Excalibur. Oh. Because with Excalibur and a Volt, you just have a handful of abilities that are going to basically allow you to kind of speed things up a little bit. Alright, so we've reached a cul-de-sac room, let's call them. Usually there's a couple green there, and you can open it up, get some loot. But we've pretty much cleared everything out here. This is a dead end. Actually, this whole area is a giant cul-de-sac, I think. Now she's telling me something. She's like, you're going the wrong effing way. I have her muted because I really don't want to hear her for this video. And there's nothing else in here. Alright. Now, the loot radar doesn't show, which sucks. It doesn't show lockers. It only shows canisters. See again why having a shotgun is so important. Oh, ammo. So where was that? It was like 88, I think, is where I was before I started this mess. Now, if you do want to go and complete objectives, and so let's actually start over. If you do, or if you are good at killing things, and you do want to complete objectives, then by all means, go towards the objectives, because usually when you complete a piece, like for example, going and slaying the machine, oh hey, were you gonna ride that elevator? I'll take the next one. If you do want to, if every time you do complete, like destroy a machine, you will trigger more mobs. And as you can see, in fact, exploring seems to trigger mobs and spawn them. You can even stay in a level, and I think all the mobs actually respawn over time. So if you have the ammo, if you want, it's kind of the slow way of doing it, in my opinion. Alright, nothing good there. Yeah, I like to aim my shotguns, you know? Look at all these respawns. Holy balls. Let's get him rounded up. Let's go. Let's go. Not you. Thank you. All these other guys in here. Getting close, and then poof. What's up? I don't even know if I got anything out of that. I probably didn't, because I'm recording, so of course my luck's gonna be terrible. And at my aim. What the hell's going on? Oh, he's dead. Are you dead? No, you're just thinking or something. Oh, dick. He surprised me! Oh, mod, yay. Alright, let's do a sweep over here. Oh, I got people messaging me. Yeah, I will reply after I'm done recording. How's that? No, I don't typically reply to tells. Mainly because I'm usually farming, so, you know, how that goes. What a great long tangent we went on here. Like, on the map. This whole area was useless. There was no end. There was not. I would reach the end of the level. None of this would have been used. Now we're kind of going back to the main line, the main mission line, I guess you'd call it. Nothing in the locker. Probably. I'm sure there's a locker in there with like 500 rube. What's in here? Not the objective, but some stuff. Oh, damn it. These pieces make you hop if you hit spacebar too early. Let's see. There we go again. Oh! My slick-ass move. Ruined. Maybe edit that out. Nothing back here. We're gonna take this down. More clearing. That guy dropped something? No. See, like the dismembered pieces sometimes look like it's rube, and that kind of throws you off sometimes. Picked up something. Oh, energy orb. Nice. Useless. So I'm using so much energy here. Something over here. Just checking. This room always has two canisters. But I just pick some up. Rubedo, yeah! And once again, these rooms, these doors right here, usually these big doors lead to what I like to call loot graveyards. Like canisters and stuff just kind of sprawled out, just laying there. Now, we have actually reached the end of, I think we're pretty much done. I mean, our next goal here is really just to run back to the exit, and which I didn't see the exit the first time. Maybe I did I do a loop around it? Maybe I did, and I just totally like spaced it. But for the most part, at this point, you're probably gonna go ahead and just call it. Like, just abort the mission. There's no reason to really go any further, because you're not gaining anything from running any further. You're not gonna get brownie points or something just because you decided to go and finish a mission. I get up there. Nah, we're gonna take the wall run it. Oh, energy. Oh, hey! Glad I stuck around. Bring a shotgun. And Strun is cheap too, by the way. And even though I have the multi-shot, which definitely increases its potency exponentially, it's still, even by default, it's still a great cheap gun. It's like 15,000 credits, I think. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth a buy. I'm a big fan of the boar, but the boar it's controlled burst. You want to, that's a support weapon. Throw it on a rhino or something, get up to someone's face, and just start unleashing, because you're not gonna have enough ammo to really last very long. You pretty much burn through it like instantly. And yep, there's that big room that we've already come through. Come on down. Yep, everything's already taken. Oh, we haven't come through here. Ah, because it didn't look like it was connected. Gee. GG. Nothing here. Wow. The room with nothing in it. Dick, making a video here. Make it exciting. Warframe. Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh. A mod just dropped. Oh, good. Actually, I'm glad we're here. Well, there's some rube right there. Sweet. Sometimes when you're fighting on these catwalks, things fly over the edge. Most of the time they will warp to wherever they go, right? Jump in, and you'll appear wherever that mod might be. Sometimes if it flies off an edge, wherever you saw it fly off, just go jump off. Because sometimes it doesn't go right where it came off. Does that make sense? Like, even though it flew off the edge, like say right here, it'll show up over there, and you might miss it because of that. So just jump off the edge, let it reset you, and you'll be roughly where it landed. Check, always check. And if one falls, it gets stuck in here, as Chisel and I proved last night, you can sometimes jump in, and even though the screen fades, your body's still falling, you can pick it up. So don't be afraid if you see Rube laying at the bottom, if you have to jump in a few times to get it. And we pretty much wrapped it up. Decent run. I've definitely had better. But by no means was this a bad run, that's for sure. It was good. Very, very good. And that's how you farm Rube. Let's go ahead and see how much we have, so we could see if it was worth it. I don't want to have to remake this video. I think it's one time we'd be done with it. Even though, you know, I'm running, you know, for Rube like a lot. Here we go. Main menu is gonna be like, yeah, you killed how many things? 146 kills. Again, this is why running Oro is so good, because it's infested, there's tons of stuff, they're low level, you cleave through them like nothing. If you get pinned down, have a frame that can get you out of trouble. If you're level 30, typically you won't be in trouble, period. And look at that! So, I needed, I think what was it, like 88, right? And I've gained an extra 59 on top of what I needed. So that is a good run. Was it 147 or something? That's a good run. To get roughly 140, almost 150 Rube in a single run for the purpose of this video, that is fantastic. Holy shit, I'm gonna look like a badass. I'm gonna look like I struck gold, and Digital Extreme's probably gonna nerf this thing, actually. So, get in there and farm it while it's hot. But that's how you do, it's a proper way, in my opinion, to do a run for Rube when you're by yourself. So, please go farm your Rube. You don't have to spend money. Look how much money I just saved. Go to market. Gonna go to Warframes. Ember costs 225 platinum. That is a lot. That's quite a bit of platinum, let me tell you. As you can see, I have 356 left. I don't want to spend that on this. I want to spend that on boosts, right? I love buying the boost because, you know, it's a 50% increase. I can level these things very quickly, and create videos for you guys, crash courses, which I have more coming. But that's it. By this time tomorrow, I will have every single damn Warframe. Of course, I don't have every single weapon. I still have other things I need to build. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff that needs to be built. But I'm getting there. There's the helmets, and then they have more stuff they're gonna be adding in the next update. It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. Anyways, Mike aka Phony. This game's called Warframe. Check out all my other Warframe content. Hopefully, I remember to put an annotation up or a link in the description. And I'll see you guys later.